Well, it's time to power your dreams with the new Honda Pilot 2024. Yes, we have some great news for you all. Are you excited about Honda's new Pilot? Well, if you're still not, then this video will make you insane for this new variant. So from Honda's point of view, the 2023-2024 Honda Pilot Type R would proudly sport a turbocharged hybrid or a plug-in hybrid powertrain to ensure that it would be speedy while also being environmentally friendly at the same time. Let's start talking about it all here on Tech Addicts. The year 2022 proved to be an exceptionally successful year for Honda in many respects. Everything was officially on the table for consideration, from the small HR-V and best-selling CR-V to the renowned Civic Type R hot hatchback, as well as a handful of novelties in the midsize category. When it comes to offerings in the midsize segment, the Japanese car manufacturer catered to buyers of both traditional, four-door loving customers with the 11th iteration of the iconic Accord and family crossover SUV-oriented buyers with the three-row 2023 Honda Pilot CUV. Both of these vehicles are part of the Japanese automaker's midsize lineup. Therefore, what might be in store for the future of the large midsize crossover SUV? According to the helpful people who work at the Atoya Information Channel on YouTube, who have envisioned the CGI appearance of the unpublished and unannounced plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, or PHEV, or even the complete electric vehicle Honda Pilot CUV. Following in the footsteps of its predecessors, Honda equipped the fourth-generation Pilot with a very large engine beneath the bonnet to accommodate 3 rows of passengers on their travels. This time around, we are dealing with a 3.5-liter V6 engine capable of producing 285 horsepower at the very least. However, until the Ultium platform starts appearing in other models, in addition to the new Prologue, the Japanese automobile manufacturer may need to prop up the sales of the Pilot after just a couple of model years have passed. Honda has also discussed its upcoming electric vehicle plans with General Motors. According to the resident pixel master of the channel, who has already envisioned the perspective, the unofficial appearance of a plug-in hybrid or perhaps full EV Honda Pilot for the model years 2024 and 2025, this is what the vehicle might look like. Compared to the ICE version, the differences, which may be observed after the informal CGI in presentation, are naturally quite subtle. Nevertheless, during the now traditional unofficial shade reel, we are provided with some cool color options to choose from for the sustainable Pilot. So, how does the idea of a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle or even a fully electric vehicle Honda Pilot seem to you? Does it merit our CGI exemption or not? Honda is on a tremendous winning streak, as seen from the perspectives of all market segments. Just consider the most recent releases, and keep in mind that there are still more coming in the near future. We have already witnessed major debuts, such as the all-new HR-V crossover SUV, now made especially for North America and China, and sold internationally as the world's first ever ZR-V, followed by the most recent iteration of the most popular CR-V, and topped up by the arrival of the 2023 Civic Type R hot hatch. But of course, that was not all. At the moment, we are anticipating that Honda, among other things, will inject a new burst of life into the struggling sedan market with the 11th generation of the Accord. One of the most eagerly awaited new models was also the 4th generation 3-row midsize Pilot family CUV. Still, Honda meticulously presented all of the delights only recently. And naturally, that does not mean that it has stopped it from becoming a darling in the world of virtual automobile artists. To say the least, the opposite is true. The fine people over at the Atoya Info channel have imagined what the undisclosed and unannounced fierce 3-row midsize Japanese CUV would look like, and this vehicle will be manufactured in Lincoln, Alabama. According to the host of the channel's unofficial predictions, the sporty version, which is hypothetical to be sold alongside the 5 trims that have already been presented, is the Honda Pilot Type R. This model should be available quite soon, either for the 2023 or 2024 model year, and it should be available for purchase. However, in contrast to the standard Pilot, which is propelled by a revised 3.5-liter V6 engine producing 285 horsepower, The performance model of the Pilot would be electrified. Well, talking about Honda, Honda has been making cars in the United States for 40 years, ever since the Marysville auto plant started making cars in November 1982. 2/3 of all Honda and Acura automobiles sold in the United States in 2021 were manufactured in the United States, using components obtained both domestically and internationally. The total number of automobiles that Honda has manufactured in the U.S. now exceeds 29 million. Manufacturing operations were first started in the United States by Honda in 1979, with the production of motorcycles beginning in Marysville, Ohio. As of now, Honda has one of the broadest and most diverse manufacturing footprints in the United States of any multinational firm. The company's 12 plants in the United States are responsible for the employment of more than 22,000 associates, and they support operations that have an annual capacity of more than 1.27 million automobiles, 1.52 million engines, 500,000 power equipment products, and 300,000 power sports products, in addition to the Honda Jet, Advanced Light Jet, and the GE Honda HF120 turbofan engines. Let us talk briefly about the Honda Pilot 2024 model. Several photographers were able to catch a glimpse of a prototype of the next 2024 Honda Pilot crossover when it was out undergoing testing on public roads. Because of this, we were able to get a sneak peek at this SUV that has the ability to compete with the Chevrolet Traverse. It would appear that the new SUV is rather well along in the development process, despite the fact that it is hidden from view. Both the front fascia and the back fascia have been modernized, and we can look forward to an exceptionally fashionable interior design. The newest version, much like the one that came before it, will feature 3 rows of seating, all of which will be of an exceptionally high level of comfort. Alterations made to the outside of the 2024 Honda Pilot. The Global Light unibody platform will serve as the foundation for the next generation Honda Pilot, which will be modeled after the Acura MDX. Even though the skin-tight camouflage does an excellent job of covering some of the body lines, we can tell from a quick glance that the next-generation Pilot will most likely look quite similar to the model that is currently in production. The big vertical grille and the low-slung hood give the front end of the crossover an appearance that is somewhat more frightening than it would have otherwise been. Even though the taillights of the car are entirely hidden by a vinyl cover at the rear, there is still a rear hatch spoiler that has the illusion of being sporty. This is the case despite the fact that that rear has the vinyl cover. In any case, you can anticipate the Black Edition option to make this SUV appear more aggressive than it actually is by virtue of its black grille, wheels, and other components. Components found within. Because the new 2024 Honda Pilot is constructed on the same basis as the Acura MDX, the cabin ought to provide an exceptionally high level of comfort. There is a total of 38.4 inches of legroom available in the second row, which is more than plenty. However, because it has a legroom of 31.9 inches, the third row is an excellent choice for children. The cargo capacity can range from 16.5 cubic feet to 109.2 cubic feet when foldable rows are utilized. As can be seen, the Pilot is a rather spacious SUV overall. The Honda Pilot comes standard with a touchscreen display measuring 8 inches, automatic climate control for 3 separate zones, satellite radio, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, automatic temperature management, and the whole set of Honda sensing safety and driver assistance features. Specifications for the powertrain of the 2024 Honda Pilot. It is expected that the 2024 Honda Pilot will be powered by a V6 engine with a displacement of 3.5 liters. This will be the vehicle's maximum displacement. The engine that's now in use is being developed to produce 290 horsepower and 267 pound-feet of torque when it is finally put into production. It has a 10-speed automatic transmission, and the front-wheel drive configuration is used by default. You can, nevertheless, count on the all-wheel drive as a function that is offered to you in the capacity of an optional extra. In addition, the plug-in hybrid version of the vehicle is predicted. However, specifics on this type are not yet available. It's possible that Honda will stick with the tried-and-true formula of using a 2.0-liter inline-4 and a pair of electric motors. Date of release and price for the 2024 Honda Pilot. Recent covert pictures show evidence that there will be revisions made to the Honda Pilot in 2024. Despite the fact that it is not quite as well known as its more compact sibling, the CR-V, the Honda Pilot automobile is nonetheless an essential component of Honda's product lineup. According to Honda, they were successful in selling approximately 123,813 pilots in the United States in 2017. And according to the information that we've obtained, the upcoming SUV will most likely be presented in 2023 as a model for the year 2024. We believe that the next model will cost approximately $40,000 for the standard model, and that the Black Edition will cost approximately $50,000. The pricing for the next model has not yet been determined, however, this is what we anticipate for the prices. Well, indeed, this is the technology you can enjoy. That's all for today's video. We will be back with more such videos soon. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.